This clip is brought to you by VegasWinners.com. Get expert sports betting advice from some of the best handicappers in the world. Head on over to VegasWinners.com and win yourself some money.
Well, listen, I'm excited for our show today, but I feel like we should talk about some other happenings and goings on in and around the wrestling business and your life. Before we talk about wrestling, let's just talk about you here for a minute.
Okay, let's go. Is it going to involve the word rebel?
No.
Oh, thank goodness. Go ahead.
What's the family thinking?
What's
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you know, when it was done and Craig took the pictures of the tattoo and sent it to me, I immediately sent it to two people. I sent it to Lois and I sent it to Laurie. And Laurie said, "No, you didn't." That was her response. I said, "Yes, that's my arm." And of course, Laurie, being working with us, has become a very good stooge and immediately sent it to you and sent it to all my brothers. Lois just kind of rolled her eyes like, you're out of your mind type, and didn't make that big of a deal out of it. But then the kids started getting in touch with me. Chris Schiavone said, "I want to see it. Come on, show it to me." And I sent him a text. I said, "You got the picture, didn't you?" He went, "Yeah." I said, "It looks the same." Okay. I'm not putting my arm in front of a phone for you because it looks the same. Matt kind of like shrugged it off because that's the way he is. Tim wanted to know why everybody got in touch with him when I had a tattoo. And that's because Tim has a lot of tattoos. He said, "So you following my footsteps, huh?" I said, "I guess, I don't know." And then John Michael, who's, removed from the family, I don't even know if he's still alive or not, to be honest with you. So that's kind of the reaction. I haven't seen much of a reaction and I'm sure there's been on social media, but there it is. There it is. And like I said last time, there's going to be more tattoos on the way. I'm going to look like Malachi Black.
What will your new gimmick name be?
Anthony Black.
Oh, just going straight with it, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Or TS Punk.
Oh.
Or Doc Schiavone.
Oh, okay. So you're definitely leaning into the wrestling bit.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
That's my life, thanks to you again.
Well, you were going to get a bunch of Japanese tattoos.
Right. Strength. Perseverance. Things like that. These symbols that mean something that,
So how have you demonstrated strength in your life? Tell us about some of those challenges that led you to this decision to get a tattoo of the word strength in Japanese. Right?
Keeping this house when I lost my job in wrestling.
Okay.
Putting up with some bullshit in your marriage. It takes strength, right? Being a friend to very attractive ladies on the road. A friend.
Okay.
Only takes strength.
Okay.
Lifting boxes when Lois bosses me around in the basement.
So lifting boxes, there you go. I mean, I know I sometimes think when Megan asked me to take the trash out, I reckon I should get a tattoo to celebrate this. Just commemorate the moment.
Yes, you should. And your tattoo should say, "I know who my boss is." You can get any type of design, any type of font that you want, any color. Put Megan's face on it. That'd be good. And then every time that she tells you to do something, you put a little tally mark underneath of it. Just some tattoo ideas from me to you.
Well, you were talking about the Japanese tattoos, and since we're leaning into wrestler names, do you remember Shinzei Shinzaki or Hakushi? Do you remember Hakushi?
Hakushi seems familiar to me.
So throw in your Google machine. You know what? You got the computer.
Hakushi.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just type in WWF. Hakushi WWF. And you'll see what will probably pop up is the Wikipedia for it, Jinsei Shinsaki. But you can Google image it.
Yeah, I see it.
So
And
you see all the letters going on.
yeah, I'm not doing that.
No. I'm not doing that. And I'm not even suggesting that you do that.
Yeah.
But you were saying I'm going to call myself, Doc Schiavone and, Malachi Schiavone and Tony Black or whatever. What if you called yourself Tony Hakushi?
Tony Hakushi?
Or Hakushi Schiavone?
Hakushi Schiavone.
I mean, because look at that's a cool look. Now you might even, if you're Google imaging, you might even see his manager there, and you could just have Dave Silva follow you around like that
with white face paint and a beard.
Dude, tell me that wouldn't be hilarious.
Yeah, you say that's a cool look. That's not a cool look.
No. I'm not saying
that's being drunk, is what that is.
I'm talking about a name. Oh, you mean the outfit? I just thought dressing Tony up like that, or I mean, you're Tony dressing Silva up like that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
You don't think?
Yeah, I think it'd be okay. Listen, I need to interrupt you here and say that you mentioned last week on our podcast that we were not allowed to mention Dave's name anymore.
That's right. I appreciate you holding me accountable for that. We're trying to do better.
Right. So
he's made it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe this is real, but we not only got a handicapper, but we got the best ever. So I got to ask, how are you so good at handicapping these games? I mean, 4-0, that's quite a streak already.
Well, let's talk about every pick I've given this year in the NFL as an example. 23-8. Every pick I've given this year. 4 weeks in the bag, 23-8. There's nobody in the country that can match what I do, but I always make sure, because anybody, Conrad, could make up anything. They could tell you and blow smoke and tell you, oh, I'm the greatest. But I am independently monitored and documented, so nobody could ever question what I say and go, I don't believe it. I send every pick to an independent monitoring and documentation service that has to get the pick before the game goes off and then publishes it after the game goes off so anybody can see what I gave. And those picks for the year, every NFL pick so far, 23-8. And I think it's because I do more homework than anybody else. The average guy or gal watching this podcast, they don't have time. They have a career, they have jobs. They might read the newspaper or go online and see something, but they don't have time 80 hours a week to study the games. That's what I do. And I have a crew of guys behind me, my consultants, who every week we get together 3 times a week and they throw their ideas at me. I throw my ideas at them. And then I pick the final 5 plays on Saturday and Sunday in college and pro football. So, I mean, I've got a great team behind me too, but we're all doing together hundreds of hours of homework. So you don't have to. It's all at vegaswinners.com.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to vegaswinners.com right now. Let's win some money. Clear. He doesn't listen to the show.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't appreciate our comedy or comedy, our lame attempts at comedy.
And speaking of lame attempts at comedy, we will never mention his name again.
Bullshit is everywhere. Bullshit is rampant.
So I apologize for saying his name.
He was actually not happy that I even mentioned it last week.
Yeah. I know I talked to him on the phone about a graphic and he was like
he's curt.
Very curt.
It almost feels like he might be updating his resume over there.
Really?
What do you think?
Taz is not hiring.
I almost had a funny bit I could launch into, but then I remembered we're not doing that. So
yeah, right.
It's almost like, I don't know, man. Between Cassio being eat up with herpes, Cassio has herpes is a new shirt available now at boxinggimmicks.com. And now those we do not speak of, it feels like I need to take a page out of your book and just get like a new best friend, because your best friend's Bug. Hell, you got a tattoo for that damn dog. That's how much you love the dog.
Okay. Let's not say damn dog again.
Sorry. That's how much you love Bug.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tony, this is, I got to tell you, I've been a little nervous about even getting into this episode because we've talked about it all year. I mean, we knew at the beginning of the year it was coming, but it still feels like it's kind of snuck up on me because we've just had so much fun with Shaska and so many other of these talents. And we've had so much fun with Ryan Garvin's promos and, you know, the funny Arn Anderson quips here and there. And now today it's going to get serious and the show starts serious. And hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.